because then that means that I can pull up the data from I could pull up the data that I just recorded for your VOD.
Okay.
So just small things, because I was watching the entire time, so there are things that I can skip over, luckily. That's the benefit of watching VOD. So I'm going to share screen. You could stop streaming if you want, because there's no sound, so there's no point. This is definitely not it. That's not it. That's not it. Wait, I moved it to a new file. One sec.
I'm gonna go downstairs and bring up my dinner, so...
Yeah, I'm going to go look for the file. I put it somewhere else.
Alright then.
Wait, file not found. Is it because it's, Is this the file, actually? It looks like we're starting a call here. Oh, huh. Is this it? Oh, yeah, this is it. Okay. Huh. That's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So, beginning. Now we can just review small parts. Because that's the VOD review session. First thing is in this exact position right here. You're level 1, he's level 1. You have two options. You can push to level 2, but no matter what happens, even if you try your hardest, you try your damn hardest to push to level 2, you will not hit it before Jinx. Reason is because, aside from this minion being low and this one being also like less than 100% HP, she has a splash damage, which always puts her ahead of you when it comes to pushing to level 2. What does that mean? Since he will end up healing, because, you know, when you level, you heal, technically, you can injure him. Just start trading with him, like right here, standing right behind these minions, for free. Because knowing that there's 0 chance of you hitting level 2 before them, you can just freely trade with the opponents. Yeah, it's okay to get CS, like, you know, your Tom Kench is also helping you get CS too. He should be, yeah, there it is. And then they hit level 2. And again, this walking right here is absolutely perfect. But if you walk you kill this minion, then walk really close here, because then there's no chance of you clicking the minion when you click right here. If you kill them, you can hit him for free or her for free. You kill it, and then you would be in this position, and then you hit him once or twice. Now that you're level 2 and you have silver bolts, your trades are more effective. Plus, if he grabs Tom Kench, you can definitely start trading. See, like, he already burned a potion, but Tom Kench didn't even burn shit. Now he burns it. Like, he burned it later, so it lasts a little bit longer than what he does. And if you start chucking him down while his potion's active, well, he gets some healing. It's great, but, like, you come out on top. You already burned 1 potion. You still have 3 left. Can't burn all of them at the same time, okay? There's 2 potions. That's good. Try to limit yourself, though, like, you know, like, because when your Tahm Kench gets, like, grabbed again, yeah, you're gonna get fucked. And this is just purely based on vision control. Yep. Like, solely vision was the only reason you lost that, and it's because there's no ward in there. You needed both bushes warded, but they had to last for a really long time. Now, I'm going to go back and see when Tahm Kench placed that ward and why he placed the ward he placed. Okay, that makes sense. It's because you guys were getting zoned. Yeah, no, he had to place that ward in there. There was, like, no other choice.
Okay.
It's just unfortunate that the timing was, like, absolutely perfectly... it perfectly ran out for them, and it's, like, the biggest convenience ever. Alright. Next is this tower call. So whenever a dive can look like it could be coordinated, like well, there's no pings, of course, because this is kind of weird, but there's no pings. Anyway, I'm gonna let this play out. Pop, pop. That was your kill, but if you can't take it, just he'll take it. It's fine. It's not like it's bad if a Lee Sin takes a kill. It's bad if a Lee Sin takes every kill, but it's not bad if he takes some kills, because he's the Lee Sin. All right. So what you want to do is you want to push this lane because Jinx is not there. You push it because, you know, it shoves the tower, which denies the enemy gold because all the minions start getting destroyed under the tower. Blitzcrank can also take it for himself, which means he denies his AD carry even more gold. It puts him ahead, but it doesn't put his AD carry ahead. Now, dive is going to be coordinated, and the best thing you want to do is you can either harass him, like you can harass him like that, or you can just continue pushing the wave. Because the sooner you kill all these minions, the sooner you guys can get to the tower. And that means the sooner the dive can be done, which means the sooner you guys can get the tower. Like all those little things just from harassing him. Because eventually, when you dive him, you're still gonna end up doing that much amount of harass onto his face anyway. The thing is, he just popped the potion or sooner. Okay, so she's like half AFK or something, and she can't do anything. Okay. Oh, the flash. Hold on, I'm not actually. I think that flash was fine. Because you have to take it, because in response to taking a flash, you need to take an objective after to kind of like make it equalize. Because I think that flash was more of a greed flash, if anything. Alright, take this tower, and then you guys can immediately call for a dragon. Like, you ever notice, like, whenever you guys do, like, these 4-man dives, this is, like, the second time it's happened, but you guys could do a dragon immediately after, right? Like, you push them off of dragon, they're at base, they just respawn, they're still at base, and they're barely walking out. And you guys during all that time, you just basically walk to dragon. Then you start it, and then the jungler is going to have to show himself somewhere. If he doesn't show himself, it means he's on the wrong side of the map or something. Katarina can appear, but it wouldn't matter. So the dragon call...
how much gold is Flash worth?
Huh?
How much gold is Flash worth?
Gold is... it's worth one objective. It's worth one objective. Whatever you value as an objective, it's worth one objective. So if you treat like an enemy red buff, like counter jungling that, as an important objective, like let's say you were a mid laner like Ori, you value blue buff as an objective because it's super critical to what Ori can do. So if you end up flashing to kill somebody, then counter jungle and take that blue buff, that ends up being a worthwhile trade. But then for you as Vayne, it's either like a red buff, a tower, or a Drake. Right here, because after you flashed over there, you could have taken 2 objectives, then went back to base, and you gained so much from that the flash was absolutely worth it. You know what I mean? It's usually it's like one objective, and then you put like a plus after it because sometimes it's worth more. Yeah, see, if you didn't stand there, technically that would have just missed, huh? Alright. And then the other thing was getting grabbed. Let's see, what was this part? Yeah, so you wanted to know why Jinx was ahead of you in levels despite being killed twice. Well, it's because during that time... Yeah, I explained it, right? Like, instead of here, like, she's like right here. She could just go back to Gromp, kill it, then walk back to lane. And all this time you spend recalling down at bot lane after you took the turret, then walking back over here and recalling again. So that's at least 16 seconds of recalling, plus like 8 more seconds of walking and stuff like that. So it's like you wasted like 30-45 seconds, which is basically a creep wave or 2, and then, you know, she gets all that free farm, and then you have to get back into the lane, so that's like another 20 seconds or something like that. So she gets like a minute of free farm, and then that minute is like enough EXP to hit you to the next level, you know? So It's only like one level, maybe two, but like she can't be 2 levels ahead of you when you're like three kill you're like 33% on kill participation, like shit. And then all the CXP like gets denied because they shove it to tower, which is like the right thing to do whenever they're behind, when they're partially behind. They have like no other choice, but yeah. And then the kill gets picked up on her, and then they make the decision to push. And then your scrying orb usage, well, it's good that you're purchasing scrying orb. That can be improved on. I mean, like it's just like it kind of became instinct to me ever since I learned about why it's important to use trinkets. So it's instinctive to me to use trinkets depending on whatever role I'm in. If it's AD carry, I always use scrying whenever I'm trying to chase somebody, because then it gives me vision to make sure that they're not going to do anything funny, like juke you or run the other direction or prepare to re-jump you, or somebody's in that bush, it's a bait, etc., etc. And then, let's see, the only thing you can do is get grabbed. Yeah, so this is important. Bot lane, like wave management on the side lanes. A lot of it comes down to like when I say, cause like you don't check the waves as much, cause like this now you do because I told you to. But basically, you always want those waves shoving in your favor, because that would mean that they have to send somebody to respond to it. Be it Rengar, be it Nasus, be it even their AD carry. They have to send somebody. It doesn't matter who that somebody is. Yeah, we saw him right there. We didn't expect him to like ult it down there, but it's Rengar. You have to send. They always have to send somebody though to respond to the wave control. So doing that, you can manipulate how you play objectives based on that alone. And we don't need to see this. All right. And then, so when you push this bot lane, right, and you guys try to take Baron, it works because this somebody has to go defend bot lane. When they push it, like Lee Sin had to, when they pushed it, when I said you should go bottom instead of going mid, which was right, not this one, this was a push. This was when you guys were sieging mid. I think it was right here. No. It's like soon to be here. You just took red beforehand, right? Yeah, you took red, and then I told you to go bottom, and then go back to mid after you push that bottom, and you see how big that wave was building up. Your team keeps calling you for mid, etc., but the better option would have been to do bottom, because like your team is strong without you, like, cause as you can tell, like I said, okay, so this right there, that minion auto, and then you could have killed her. I think you could get killed her if you cut it more to the right. You would have taken a little bit more tower damage, but she would have flashed that way. Alright, back to action. Excluding this, ignoring this. See, this wave is still building up, and this wave is starting to build up too. You're going to have to send 2 people, so it's going to be a 1-3-1 format. And in that case, you can't push against the 1-3-1 format unless somebody on their side is dead. Since 2 people just died, this is a really bad... it's still a good call to just go defend. Lee Sin has no choice but to go defend bottom. And instead, he actually decides to go mid, which is like the wrong call. So you go defend bottom instead. Always, like I said, in the long run, this is like a macro game thing. You just build up a little bit of creep waves, a little bit of creeps, and they just start piling up on top of each other, and then somebody has to respond to it, and it ends up biting you back in the ass, because somebody will have to respond to it, and because that means you're diverting a resource to a different spot, and if you divert it to the wrong spot, the enemy team capitalizes. They had one chance to capitalize on it that we can visibly see in the game, and that was with the Baron call. And I knew it was going to happen because because nobody was responding to the giant wave. Nasus was building it up, but then he leaves soon. So he leaves. Now this wave is like down here. This wave is up here too. So, funny. You get red buff and you siege mid, and earlier you did the exact same thing. But you end up going back down to bot lane, you know what I mean? Like, it drags the game out because you have to do all these extra things when you could have just, like, solved it earlier as a player. And your team could also do the same thing. I mean, Irelia has teleport. For fuck's sake, she can also just go down there, clear the entire wave, get even stronger than she already is, then TP back in with a flank. Or TP to the side, or TP to the minion so that the minion tanks the tower so that your team can, you as a team can just siege the tower while one minion is still alive. You get, like, 4 seconds worth of DPS on the tower. Now Lee Sin has to go bottom, or somebody has to go bottom. If it's you, that means that they can definitely do Baron. If it's Lee Sin, they can definitely do Baron. If it's Tom Kench, well, they can definitely do Baron only because you guys lose vision control. And if they send Irelia, well, Irelia is like the only option that can go because she has teleport. See, so Lee Sin goes in response to the bot lane, and then in response, they do Baron. Had Irelia and you not been there, the Baron call would have been essential. It would have been hidden. had it not been for these wards too, of course, thanks to Tom Kench or whoever placed those wards beforehand. And then that's it. So it's mostly about side wave management. Power farming is a different scenario in which this is where you just straight up just farm and you keep the lane where it is so that nobody will enter that lane, and then you accumulate a gold lead. But then after you finish accumulating your gold lead, you just shove the wave, and then somebody's gonna have to respond to whatever's left of the big wave you built up while power farming. And that's how power farming works. The thing is, like, power farming can also be seen as another way to build up a side wave, because when you do it, you ever notice that the creep waves just build up to like a giant big pile, and then suddenly like you just leave, and then they're like, oh my god, all this farm. Technically, they lost like half the creep waves, but it's like you build up a giant creep wave, and you can use it to your advantage, because then you use it to take objectives. Now, as an AD carry, if you want to take dragon, you cannot do it. You have to rely on your top laner to power farm or control the side wave, because somebody would have to respond to the top lane, and then you take dragon because they're on the other side of the map. But usually that's unlikely, because nobody ever really does that on the top lane. It's not as important to the top lane as it is to the bot lane, because the bot lane secures Baron. And bot lane is always really important because for some reason the pathing for bot lane is quicker than the pathing for top lane. All right, and then of course, scrying orb usage is just like I guess you could add it onto mechanics and less of game knowledge. It's just like an instinctive thing. Like you just kind of drop it if you need vision there. It's the same thing as warding, but like it's bigger, a wider margin.
Okay. Is it worth buying a lot of wards?
On AD carry?
Yeah.
Well,
like
as long as I have an empty slot, I would always optimize for a ward. Because, vision control is always important, and as we can see, vision control at early level 1, if, let's say, somebody else warded it, that was vital.
At what point is it, like, overkill?
Oh, when you have full inventory, you're sacrificing a slot of your inventory for a ward. And, of course, if you go over 6. At that point, you spend too much on gold. You already spent way too much on gold on wards.
Also,
because that's like at least a dagger worth of items.
Pots or wards?
If you can get both, wards first over pots, because eventually your lifesteal will outweigh your pots. So if you're still buying wards, if you're still buying potions after having too much lifesteal, or your BT or your Vamp Scepter plus your Blade of the Ruin King, if you still have a room in your a slot in your inventory for a ward, then buy the ward instead of a potion, because you have lifesteal to make up for it.
Okay.
And then the other thing was, and then I said I would close this thing. All right, and then the current session is recording. I thought I lost the data or something. I found it. This one is the VOD recording, and then the other thing was your boots purchase was fine. Scrying orb purchase was fine. If you have that 250, just flick it onto the scrying orb trinket. And if you're really crazy, you can also go sweeper. Like, scrying orb is not necessary. Sweeper is also a good thing too. Just you deny yourself you deny your team long range vision and scouting. All right. Yeah. See, scrying orb was perfect right there.
Yeah.
Because you have to physically check the bush. And like in theory, what if Rengar was in there? He would just freely he just went in there technically. So he would have just jumped you. So pop, and then let me see. You flash tumble, right? So you flash, that already puts you in range of auto. If you scrying, that would mean that you can freely auto her. But then you tumble. Well, you don't tumble actually. Never mind. But you just walk in. You waste that little extra bit of distance. Just forcing yourself to walk when you could have just if you scryinged it, you get all the vision control. Pop, and then the heal here was mechanical, and then if you healed yourself, it wouldn't matter. Pop, and she has Morello or something, or no, she had Ignite or something to cut your healing in half. Probably Morello or her W.
I checked. She didn't get Morella. She had.
Yeah,
Ignite.
she has Ludens. I just saw. Yeah, she Ignite you? No, her. What gives her Grievous Wound? Her not her W. Her. Well, what gives her W? I have no idea what gives her Grievous Wounds. Katarina gives her... Does it cut healing in half? She like ult somebody. Yeah, okay, she ulted you. She ulted you. Okay, I thought she like threw knives. Yeah, I'm dumb. She ulted you. And then of course side lane management again. See, top lane's pushing. Nobody's responding to it, which is kind of sad because now that means that their tower just takes free damage and eventually you can destroy it. And in the end of the game though, nobody actually ended up destroying it, but like they lost all that free farm. And then of course, if your jungler's not nearby, just take the Krugs whenever you see them because those things are valuable to you as AD carry because you're really close to them. And then mostly this game is a lot about side wave management and grouping. Like you did the grouping part fine, you just didn't do the side wave management as optimally. Because your team keeps wanting you to group, even though the right option is the better option is to not group and instead push the lane out. Because if you push the lane out, you actually drive more. You can close the game out sooner because if you pushed it better and your team was a little bit further ahead, because it actually puts them behind because they're forced to waste their time walking bottom just to clear a wave, and your team can respond by taking an objective or severely damaging it. And if you keep repeating it over and over again, it eventually becomes where you just take the objective overall. So then you get one objective while they're still busy farming bottom, and then you rotate, and then you just keep repeating the process, and eventually it just becomes you do it for Baron, and then you just push mid, and then your Baron empowered creeps wipe out the game, and then it's like donezo after that. It's pretty important. So like the reason why you would do it is because you want attention down there. But the thing is, if you're drawing attention down there, don't don't die for it. Cause that's not the right thing to do. Don't like that's where the vision and the scrying orb come in. To scout ahead of yourself so that you can see, hey, he's coming for me. I should back up. You want to do it. You want to push it out to draw attention. You want to be the one initiating the pushing too. Like you don't want to be the one responding to the pushing because that makes it more difficult for you. And a lot of people don't do this. It's because it's not a known concept. How important side lane waves are. It just becomes instinctive, like, oh, I have to go bottom because it's a big wave. But the theory is behind why it's so important is because you're drawing resources away. See, Irelia doing it right now. Look how much attention she's drawing. She's still standing there. She's not just pushing the wave entirely. She's pushing and going along with it. So she's drawing a lot of attention away from objectives, which allows you to take dragon for free. This is like the second dragon you guys have been able to take for free, simply because Irelia just draws so much damn attention. You guys took another dragon for free in the early game too, if you don't remember. It was like when I said this is a free dragon because there were 3 top. Basically, this is the reason why, because she's drawing attention. She can do it because she's tanky. Versus you can kite them, but if you can't survive all their damage, what's the point? And then yeah.
Okay.
Side lane wave management. See this big wave, somebody's gonna have to respond to it. If you keep pushing, somebody's still gonna have to respond to it, and a teleport comes in. See? So you burned a summoner spell. Good. That's technically partial of an objective, because you're making them use an important summoner spell like teleport, which they could use to flank your team. They can use to gank lanes, to get back to a lane, to defend a lane instead. Yeah. I think that's it for this one, simply because I watched the game and then most of it was talked in the game and just a little bit of extra stuff reviewed outside of the game.
Alright.
So it ends up to be a total of an actual hour because the VOD is 43 minutes and then this is 20 minutes, so that's an hour. So that'll be up pretty soon. Yeah. Any further questions before I go? Because I think that's all I can do.
Not really.
Alright.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, because you ended up winning, because when you're behind it's harder to do, because there's a lot of decisions that come into mind too. But when you're behind, you can also focus on side wave management and trying to secure objectives. It's a little cheesy, but it works. Alright, then I'll talk to you later.
Can we do another?
You want to do another live one? Give me a second, I need to
the
stop the
VOD
recording.
one?
Huh?
The VOD that I
Oh
said.
yeah, from the Twitch, right? Alright,
Yeah.
let me stop this recording. Yo.
Do you want me to stream it? Or,
Yeah.
Screen? Okay.
Now, I can't really coach you mechanically because that's something that's not possible to do live. So I'm just going to be watching your decision making and seeing how that works. Because that's how it's supposed to be done. And then I we'll stop the recording, and then we'll play the recording backwards without sound. So it's like I got a YouTube uploaded file from you, but it's through my VOD instead. So it's pretty cool. All right, go ahead and queue whenever. Let's see how champion select is played out.
Okay, I played 3 today and I've won all of them, so.
Nice. My graphics card finally works, so it just means that like the quality that the videos come out will be a little bit better.
Also, are these the masteries okay?
What's up? I need to. Well, you're under delay, so I'll have to.
Yeah.
She just doesn't take crit, and because she doesn't really rely solely on crit. I can see it. So you have it the every attack makes your spell deal damage, etc. Yeah, that's a fine mastery. Some people run. Apparently, some people put it into the blade weaving too. Every attack does. Every spell increases your basic attack damage. And I don't know if that's really a good option, but I think your masteries are pretty straightforward and standard.
I've seen a lot of variations of Callista Mastery, so.
Yeah, I'll probably mute your stream because it's
I
like
don't have any
direct.
sound on it.
No sound.
No.
Okay. Pick order comes first. You might not get the roll.
Yeah. Okay, you let me ADC.
Nice. So just be aware that if he calls a roll, and you call the same roll, and he's forced on a different roll, he might not perform that roll, jungle to the most optimal. Like it's like me when I have to jungle. I'm not the best because it's just the pure decision making that is a problem. Mechanics are not that hard to work on with the jungle, but it's all decision making. And so as Lee, which is like the skill cap based jungler, he's probably just relying solely on mechanics to play versus you, or play with you. So in this sense, if he gets like behind, try your best to like not like flame him or say anything, because like it's because he's filling technically.
Okay.
So he has like that, he has like a safety net in terms of skill level, because he can probably 80 carry at a diamond level, but not jungle at a diamond level. Maybe
So I
other
shouldn't
roles.
rely on him
Huh?
as much. So I shouldn't rely on him as
Yeah.
much.
I mean, that's standard not to rely on your jungler as much. In this team comp, you're gonna have to. Okay, you have Tom Kench to defend you, It's a really good, it's very strong support at this particular meta. A lot of people have been picking up Tom Kench in all ranges of elo. It's pretty intense.
We have a lot of CC versus Kata, so
Yeah, which is like ideal. I mean, if you don't, you're kind of screwed over.
yeah.
You especially can defend yourself against her with Condemn, so you got that going for you, which is pretty nice.
Is QSS worth getting just for the Wither?
The what?
The Nasus Wither?
Not really. I mean, like, it's the only form of hard crowd control that you can actually disable. Aside from that, you have Rengar, but like, it's not really worth it. At least I don't think it's worth it. Banshee's Veil would probably be the more defensive item because he's just gonna smash you once and you die, like regardless of what happens. All right, we're getting into game. Champion select went very standard. That's good.
This guy played 460 games with Jinx. Be back a sec.
Don't skill up. Not like it's natural to skill up right away, but at this particular time we want to be defensive, so don't skill up. It's really obvious what you take. I mean, come on, it's Vayne, it's humble, but
Yeah.
but right now, like, there's zero chance of you taking Condemn, but like there's that one instance in which some idiot runs into a wall and your team is all there, and then you like smash them all. Where'd the river go? Oh, jeez. Yep, there it is. You're gonna have to tumble. Okay. Yep. It's fine. Wow. She took E, level 1, which means that your mid laner should have an advantage. Who takes that skill, really? Okay.
Should I tell him that? Katarina started E.
Yeah.
Or...
So now you play this lane defensively and you want to hide behind your minions. You can still attempt to hit level 2 to have a power spike, but don't forget that if you get pulled during your like level 2 versus level 1, you're gonna lose. Because you'd have to tumble away, but then you can continue. Well, you'd lose in terms of like the early trade, but then if you manage to survive the rest of the trade, you win. Okay? Who wants to take red? Looks like he's doing a invade start. Oh, okay. If he starts red, he can invade. Or no, he wouldn't allow you guys to do Krugs. He wanted to start red to invade probably. Whatever, it puts him behind. Alright. Okay. Again, she naturally pushes faster than you. But this dude has ancient coin. Huh. I know he has ancient coin. Alright, let's see how you play this out. Okay, he's in an awkward position. You can hit him if you stand behind Tom Kench. You can use Tom Kench as a barrier too, because he's pretty tanky. Oh, that's free. You can hit him right there. Okay, there too. It's fine. Back up, and then okay. Yes. I like this positioning. Good. Okay. Grabs down. Power fist is down. Let's see the trade. Good. Nice. Spit him out. Watch his HP. Wait till the grievous wounds is if you're gonna heal him. Nice dodge. Holy moly. Ward the next bush because that bush is important that it's warded. It's the Blitzcrank psychological factor.
Okay.
To see him. Ooh. Okay, shield down. Good. No summoners have been used. Oh, here it. Get ready. Nice heal. Oh, the heal's down. All right. You got it. Oh my God, the ward. Oh, there it is. Damn. Your own ward betrayed you by running out of time. If that had not happened, you needed both bush warded. That's the thing. It was good that both bush warded, but there was no vision. And even Tom Kench realizes that he had no vision. That was definitely yours. Let's see. The things you could have done better in the early trade that I can just analyze now. You could have hit Blitzcrank for free in the bush. And at most, that would just, make the trade a lot easier for you in the future reference. Because he can't respond to you attacking behind your minions. You had 3 mage minions, but you didn't choose to attack him. And there were 2 minions that weren't even close to being dying for you to last it, so it was fine. Huge war going up on the top lane. I know for a fact heal for Jinx is down. It's like 3 seconds off your heal. So your heal cooldown her heal cooldown should be like 735. Like roughly. And then huge, I really get getting huge. That's very good. And if you can't play around yourself, you can play around her because she's pretty freaking big. Wow. Let him get anything. Just let him auto attack something for the It's not just for the sustain, but just for the general gold. All right. This lane will play out stably. Actually, okay. So what you needed to do there was just like no, you can walk in there. It's just Blitzcrank. If Rengar just died, he's at base. He's not even close. So you can definitely like zone him like that. Condemn his ass. Yeah, fight that bitch. Look how far away he is from his AD carry. Look at all this free damage he just took for no reason. Because he went out to ward and he tried to take the normal or the choke way back, and then you just punish him for that. Good job. Exactly what you're supposed to do. Well, I mean, it could have done. It's what you're supposed to do, but you could have done it like sooner. It's okay. Okay. Play this out as dumb as possible because Lee Sin's coming. Now you go in, just start attacking Jinx or Blitzcrank. You know that Jinx has no heal. Okay. That's a kill. Oh man, let him take it if you can't take it. Okay. It's fine. Lee Sin needs everything he can get early. If he takes the kill, it's okay because it's Lee Sin. Like he needs as much gold early because then he's just gonna fall off late. So he'll be your front line to peel for you if he does it right. And that's good. Blitzcrank, for a fact, is very low, but he has a lot of mana, so he can still cast his abilities if you try diving him. So don't dive him. Push the lane because you guys just picked up a kill. You're out of mana. You're at less than You're a little bit above half HP. You can push this lane too, but it's really risky. You should probably just push this lane and then leave. He's out of mana. Lee Sin wants to dive. Push the lane as fast as you can because the dive will work. You only have a very ample period of time because Jinx is going to be back to lane soon. Okay, you should dive him like right now. Condemn him as soon as possible. Good. Tom Kench is tanking. That's good. Switch targets. Okay, perfectly coordinated dive by Lissandra. Good job. Without that ulti, she would have been able to do a lot. Plus, I don't know why Jinx is standing still. This is why I tell you never stand still. If you guys siege this tower, you guys have to go to Dragon after because they can't really go to Dragon after either. But you can call for a Dragon. Actually, no. Yeah, they cannot respond to your Dragon call if you call Dragon right now. Damn.
We are backed.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I have the delay, but right there, if you call for Dragon, because I was more concerned about because this is like really early, but you guys could have definitely taken that Dragon.
Would it be too late now to go for it after we've all blacked?
Well, you'd have to ask for a mid lane push before you do it, but yes, you can do it. You can
Okay.
still do it, like, if you call it right now, you just have to... What would happen is you'd have to command by getting a bunch of wards in place. Because when they were dead, that's like 2 less people to... That's like 2 less humans, and humans are like wards, so that's like 2 less wards. And Blitzcrank is a support, so, you know, that's like up to 3 less wards because he has Sightstone. So by killing him, you know, they lose a lot of vision control. So that's why Dragon at that time was proper. Now that he's alive, you guys have the threat of being seen while doing Dragon. And you never want to be seen doing Dragon. Or you want to try not to be seen doing Dragon. That's an okay ward. Oh, that's your trinket, right. An okay ward there too. The other good ward is if it's right next to the blue buff because people cross that path. Yep. Okay, you're in a position to do Dragon. You cannot lose this. You have Lee Sin.
Oh my god, we almost lost.
Check tab to see if he has smite. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Technically, if you didn't stand there, it wouldn't hit anybody, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright. She can't kill anybody, and you have all forms of crowd control to stop her. Okay, good. Alright. Head to bot lane. As soon as you go back. Because you already made the decision to go back. Technically, you could. The right decision was to not go back. But then again, you'd be 1v2ing, and it'd be kind of risky. And now you're behind Jinx. Huh?
Aurelia is gonna TP gank, but we have no wards.
Oh. No, you guys have one. Your awkwardly placed one is there.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
Kick. 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 Perfect. Oh my god. Flash down. 14:33.
We should push now, right?
Yep. No point in power farming. This is the perfect time to group. Like, Jinx is so far behind that she'll need to power farm too. So if you have 2 power farming champions together and you want, because like the difference is, remember what I taught you, right? So if you don't power farm, she will. But if you siege a bunch of crap while she's power farming, you're equalizing the gold. So you have to take tower in this certain situation right now. So not like bottom tower, but like mid tower and top outer. So you want to focus that. And you have to do it quickly, because if she gets like at least 5 minutes of power farm, that's equivalent to like a tower for your team, and that's not worth it in terms of trading. Oh god. Yeah, you got to be quick about it. Well, that's not actually intentionally your fault right there, because like you have obligation to push. If you can't kill her, don't kill her. Instead, oh god. Oh, she hopped. It's a ward. Yep. All right, focus mid lane, because she'll have to walk back to mid lane, and she has no wave clear. And their jungler is Rengar, no wave clear, like I said. So you have all power to siege. Only thing she can do is poke you. You have potions to mitigate all the damage. Okay, Jinx is mid instead of being bottom. That's fine. Hit the tower as many times as you can until the thing is down. Then clear mid lane wave. Then rotate back to bottom. Do not get caught.
Right a level advantage over me somehow.
Yeah, because you went back after doing dragon instead of straight. So you took the tower, then went back, then went to dragon, then went back. So you spent 16 seconds doing nothing while she spent 16 seconds farming. And she was alone. Spit, 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 spit. Okay. Head back down to bottom. You need to push out the. Oh, actually, no. Wait till it starts building up. Check the wave to see if it's building up. No, it's not. It looks like it's building up against you, which is really bad. It's supposed to build up for you. Jesus. You need a big wave if you want to like push it back, because Jinx is left right now, and this is bad for you. This is where she might start going bottom and trying to seize your tower. So you have to respond by either taking that back or killing the mid. Okay, she's mid. Perfect. Wow, they missed the hook too. Perfect. Kill that wave, because then it'll draw pressure. Somebody's gonna have to respond to that wave. I keep telling you to go back and forth, but like it kind of depends. Because right now, like if Jinx wasn't mid, then you'd go too. Since Jinx is mid, it's definitely a better time to go. Because right now nothing's happening. Like you can tell nothing's happening. But you have to clear this wave, then clear the next wave, then get back to mid. Because something might happen very soon. I see a Nasus coming down. Alright, Lee Sin, what are you doing? Oh my god. Alright, come on, quick.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Did you miss a cannon? Oh my, okay. You didn't miss it. No, you didn't miss it. I saw you get it. Oh god, oh god, oh my god, oh shit. Okay, yeah, oh god. That was what happened, got it. I thought you missed the cannon, you're like, oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm like, oh, you missed the cannon, it's no big deal. You got it, and then suddenly exclamation mark, and okay. Let's see. There, the E, so I think tumbling to the left would have been like the better option. Wow, your team doesn't even need you, look at that siege down bot lane. I think you can duel him if you have the right items, like...
lane right now, I have to come back alive, or should I go mid? Actually, they have mid tower. They have it.
Yeah, if they take mid tower, the next thing to do is to get top tower, but that's a rotation by your team, not by you, because it takes the time you take to get to top tower is the time you could be spending bottom. Kill that pink ward, and your team really needs to pressure mid even harder. Now the Rengar has no ults, because what's supposed to happen is if you draw attention down bottom, they can do something mid, which they actually do. Damn, dude, which they actually do. But, he is so quick that it doesn't matter. Okay, so, the best option, the best course of action, this is where the live coaching gets stuck, because, I'm also stuck with, decision making right here. But, my advice right now is, you need to temporarily power farm this. Not like freeze it and power farm, but like, just like, quickly kill all the waves. Go to your red, take your red, and then take his Krugs. He's least saying he's not going to do those because that's like a quick method of farm. And then Jinx is here, right? So this is perfect. She's going to shove it back. Then you get more farm. And it just goes back and forth. And then eventually Rengar might come down there. So the best course of action for you to do afterwards is to, well, you can ward at the side. You also use your scrying, but mostly ward control. Check Dragon Timer because it should be up very soon. Your heal is up. And your flash is up too.
Yeah, Drake's up in like 5 seconds.
Yeah. So ping assist, and it's time to start warding it. This is where you shine. Power farm this bot lane. Wherever you're at right now. Try your best to power farm it. Just like freeze it and stuff. Because then when you leave it, you're gonna start dragon is gonna start happening. Okay, ping dragon. You're in a super good position to do dragon right now. As soon as they get kills or whatever mid, call for dragon ASAP. You could even solo it. I think you could solo it. If anything, just do dragon on your own until your team arrives. Reason is because there's 3 top, and there's no way they can do dragon, especially when Rengar's top. You'll sacrifice top tower for it, maybe, but who really cares? It's just top tower. Because you've already gotten all the outers, now it's just time to start securing things. Auto, bang, 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 good. Then go back down to bottom, and then just wipe out that wave. Counter jungle if you can, but go with your team when you're counter jungling. Good. Look at Lee and see if he's in a safe position, okay? See how you can group with your team, do it. Okay, this is also fine too. There's 2 things you can do. Well, hold on, they don't even need you. Fine. Now Rengar's there. Now they might need you. You can't kite a Rengar if he's near a bush. Alright. Yep, they need you. See how you play this out. Oh, Tom Kench. Oh, Lissandra. And she's safe. And she's safe. And he's safe. Looks like everybody's safe today. That is a bad decision. Good. Okay, good. You ran. That is the right decision. Everybody lives. Alright, now we fight. Good. I like the way you're walking to group. Oh! Are they all dead? Q! No! Oh my god. That Lee Sin though. Kill him! Kill her! Kill her! Oh my god, easy. Not the condemn. Okay. Oh. So you didn't need to flash. Scrying orb. Oh. Scrying orb down south so you can see if they're in that bush or not. Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Heal! Heal! Oh my god! Alright, cat. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I think healing her would have been the best option right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's probably like, hey Vayne, you have heal. Aside from the heal, you flashed forward and then tumble forward. You gained a shit ton of distance when you could have just pressed the scrying orb button.
What should I buy now? I've got 250 zeal and a pot. I've got.
You can. Did you just upgrade your scrying orb? Because it comes up sooner, and then just go back to lane, and then it's time to go back to bot lane, and it's time to start grouping. Well, it's time to start grouping after you push down the damn bot lane because they're gonna try to siege outer turrets. They haven't gotten a single turret, but all your turrets are starting to take a massive amount of damage. Your mid especially, your top too. Bot not so much because you keep clearing it or somebody keeps clearing it. God damn it, Irelia. If she takes all of it, just group mid. Or Krugs. Doesn't matter. The thing I was getting at was you scrying orb that bush where Jinx was, and then afterwards you proceed to kill her with just a tumble. Then can use that flash to save. You can flash to defense or flash out of Katarina range, and then heal on the Irelia.
Yeah, I kind of panicked in that fight.
Yeah. It seems like I'm only like a couple seconds. I'm like 5 or 6 seconds behind you. Like what's your timer right now?
15 seconds delay.
Okay, yeah, I'm like 15-second delay. Okay. All right.
I think mine. It might be 10 seconds actually.
Yeah, it's a preset delay. There's always a delay on Twitch. It's natural. Okay. Okay. This is definitely a good fight. Nice. That's a Rengar. Good. That was a pick. Good. Good. Very good play by Lee. Regardless of this guy playing 80 or not, that was a good pick decision right there. And because whenever you pick these people off, it means that you have no threat. Like, there's no way they can kill you unless you get grabbed. Okay. That is pretty ironic, right? There's no way they can kill you unless you get grabbed. Yeah, then you get grabbed, lol. You know you shouldn't use your password as your summoner name. What in the fuck? Alright. Yeah, that was like the only thing that could have like actually killed you. Because Katarina would have to actually like commit too much. Jinx, almighty. And Nasus would actually make it super obvious. He would wither you, in which case you could still tumble out of range. And if he actually has the ability to catch up to you, then you're screwed. Phantom Dancer is the better... Actually, no, Phantom Dancer is still the better option. You need to run. Static Shiv doesn't even matter. They're not even like you're not even behind for Static Shiv. Yep, take your red. He might be dead. It's likely. Pop. And then he's gonna run down. Yep. Like it's like super likely. I'm also glad you're not wasting heal on when you know you're about to die, because it's a waste. Because all they have to do is just hit you like 2 or 3 more times when you're already caught and it's over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna verify something with Blitzcrank real quick. I want to see. I'm pretty sure his costs like 120 mana. At least that's how much it costs at level 1. No, I was wrong. Rocket Grab costs 100 mana. So if you see him at low mana, try not to be too afraid. Like low mana, not like 50%. That's not low for him. Low mana is like literally nothing or close to nothing. Like when he was mid just now, he had 80. So you don't have to be afraid, because it's not like there's any spell that can restore his mana or make his mana cost lower. You can definitely get this pick right here. Blade of the Rune King him. I'd say do it for the move speed. Okay, nice. Take all our farm. Like, do everything you can to... Alright, yeah, just take all our farm and push.
How long do I push for until they come for me? Or, like,
until the next wave, and then rotate mid. This is a lot of farm for you. Like, this is a lot of farm for you. In fact, there's so much farm, you could probably get Phantom Dancer. Like, this is straight up power. Nothing's happening mid, right? Do you like, yeah, kill this wave, good.
They're pushing mid. Okay, they got a kill.
Okay.
They killed Jinx, so can I keep pushing top?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, as long as you have vision on your opponents. Nasus is dead, which means that he's still at base area. Where is Rengar? He's the biggest threat to you. There he is, okay?
Man,
and
they
then
lost.
you have to kill the wave fast, though. You make sure you want to tumble in between your waves. Oh my god, Katarina. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, after this wave, back the hell out. Okay, good. Never mind, you just back out immediately. You'll have to actually, wait, no. Yeah, there it is, the teleport. Okay. If it weren't for that teleport, if you took that tower, you would have traded 1-for-1 objective. Take your Phantom Dancer because you have enough for it, thanks to all that mass farming you did. Then go bottom as soon as you can, because that bot lane and wave is just spawning right there.
What should I get with leftover money? 400 gold.
400 gold? Just work on your BT. I think BT would be a better option right now.
Okay.
You're less reliant on your on your opponent because like even if he has frozen heart, you still just have the true damage that you pack in your team. And even if you don't feel like building BT because it's not always the best option, Last Whisper is still fine because Longsword is also a component of Last Whisper. So as the game progresses, until you have enough gold for one or the other, just be patient about it and then you pick.
Freeze or push right now?
Push.
Okay.
We can't afford because like at this time in terms of your team, it's stable whereas it's both you can win a lot of team fights and your siege is really good, but at the same time if you're not there, you lose your team fights, so you need to be there half the time, so you got to push. Under normal circumstances, like let's say you were in a different position in which you were behind, you'd have to just keep farming like endlessly. You wouldn't push for your farms, but you just want to farm. You wouldn't push when you're farming. In this case, you do because you can win team fights. Katarina is the only okay. Katarina and Rengar are the only two threats. If it takes too long, Vayne is the next threat. I mean Nasus is the next threat. Other than that, you're basically fine. They just took a dragon, so that's 4.5 minutes from now. So that's 28. I'll keep an eye out on that. Yeah, nothing's happening, so you can continue to farm just as long as you scout vision. Okay. Alright, Rengar, alright. Good shit, not doing anything right there, because that's some scary shit.
Fuck.
Oh god. He's gonna ult you. He just went out of vision, he's ulting
fuck.
you.
I played that so bad, though.
He's gonna ult you, yep. Blade of Heron King, okay. Oh my god, the minion auto! Oh! You got him, but the minion auto was hilarious. You had two. Wait, did you? I can't go back, but like okay, no, okay. You got him. Now that he's dead, oh shit, I didn't catch if he flashed. I know you flashed in the opposite direction. It's good.
No, you didn't flash. Otherwise, I would have been dead.
Wait, hold on. Who? No. There's nobody that's threatening to you. You recalled though. Oh god. Cause you burned your potion. That's like 35 gold wasted. All right. Yeah, BT. I think I understand why you're gonna pick BT, just because he's just like, you need to survive.
Yeah.
Hey, good. You played that fine. Except for the one minion auto, that was hilarious, but yeah.
I think there was 2 minion autos. It was pretty bad mechanically, but...
Yeah. Alright. Red, Krugs, bot lane, mid, after. In that order, so, yeah. Should be quick because your bot lane's gonna shove. You could go mid, but I mean, she's just gonna run. Like, it's cat. You're not gonna really get anything unless a stun happens.
We can take the mid tower.
Actually, if you push mid right now, your bot lane, like, you gotta keep your eye on your bot lane wave. If somebody decides to split, aka Nasus, you're in for some trouble. It's a really big wave. If you take mid tower, it's good, but just keep your eyes out on bot lane because somebody's gonna have to respond to it, and it's most likely gonna be you. Killer. You kind of like farm minions there for a moment. Oh yeah, damn. It's fine. Mid tower should be it should be gone. That minion's already dead. Don't waste your time. Okay, kiting time. Cat can E. Biggest threat. It's good that you're standing all the way back there. Auto. Eyes on bot lane. Oh god. Okay, I thought you were gonna get caught. Okay. Alright. Yep. Yeah. Your team wanted mid lane tower, and that at most that was it. This is why the team has to check for death timers, cause yeah, you guys killed somebody or severely wounded somebody, and then they have to respond. And then again, bot lane is building up. Like you were gonna have to respond to it anyway, right? So like I said, that's why I said push out bot lane first, cause then in this scenario you could have just stayed mid and continuously defended. Eyes out on make sure you just okay. Rengar's dead. You have no threat of anybody killing you if the Nasus is visible. Katarina, pfft. Good. Bop. You missed one. Just one. Alright. Then back to mid. This is a really good cleanup, actually. Tom Kench is here. Da 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 da. He just has to shield himself. Shoot that guy. Nice. Just shoot him. Just stand and shoot. Alright. On the Nas. Okay. W. Nice, nice. Yep.
Oh my, 1H.
Scrying, scrying forward. Up, 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 up,
Wait.
up. Soaped up. Tumble. Hop. She's gonna hop again. Nice. Well, you know, actually, I think she could hop onto that. But yeah. Where did the Jinx go? Oh, she died already. Never mind. Got her. Huh. Yeah, you're scrying in the not in that bush, but like when she hopped over the to the right side when she had 1 HP, not when she at when you were at the other side of the jungle. This is an okay decision for you to push, but the thing is, yeah, this is only like 30 minutes in game. Death timers like deep like inhibitor turrets should not be like shoved onto like this. Only like outers and inners, and then ping dragon, or solo it. Just solo it after you get the crab. Just solo the drag, but you have to be quick about it. Pew, 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 pew. Cause I keep forgetting that dragon's supposed to be coming up the sooner because something you could do better after this. I'll show you. All right, focus on this team fight first. Turn, fucking Lissandra. She has ult. Oh my god, they didn't even get rid of the ward. Oh my god, that's so bad. You can so BM by going bot lane and then just like autos. Yeah, just take the dragon. Pew, 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 pew. So easy. Uh-oh. Okay, his grab is gone. You have no threat. 2 people top, no threat. Dragon's done. Easy. Now you fight. Never mind, don't fight. Jesus Christ, got wiped. Let's see how you play this out. Oh, 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 oh. 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 Oh my god, that ward hop is so bad. Oh my god, that kick is so bad. God, that lead. Alright, I see. Yeah, no, ward hopping is so.
Was that a
Flash
wasted
for
flash?
this bitch. Alright. Huh?
Was that a wasted flash or?
No, yeah, it was technically a wasted flash. I mean, you got yourself fed, but like it is a wasted flash in the end. The only time it would be a worthwhile flash is if you get the tower immediately after, which you don't. So therefore, it's a worth flash. It's just really greedy, cause now if somebody tries to, like Nasus or Rengar try to get you, because you, even though you just killed Rengar, if like you start split farming again, you may be able to kill him again, but you don't have the flash to juke him like you did before.
What item should I go?
After this, you can go LW or IE now. I would go hella IE. You're fed.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause the thing is, you're not the thing I was saying at Dragon when I said I'll show you after. You're not pressing tab to check items and check information as much as you should be. Checking for when Dragon spawns. Checking for when for what items your opponents are building, so you can itemize against their itemization. As an example, like let's say, okay, so I can see that they have 2 frozen hearts, so then and then their mid laner has a Zanyas. So Last Whisperer. So I'm glad that you bought pickaxe, because now Last Whisperer seems to be the better option. IE is still good because the raw damage that you possess is great, but they have so much armor that like it doesn't matter. Your true damage, like if you're gonna be the Vayne that relies solely on true damage and mechanics, then you can worry about it. Top lane needs to push in, so if you guys are not able to, if you guys are doing work mid. Or not doing work mid, go to top.
Should I go
you can
defensive
still go
item last
top.
item, or just go another offensive?
Huh?
Last item, should I go defensive or?
Defensive, yes. You need one defensive. It's like not always, but with defensive item it would be good in this case because the game is getting longer and longer. Auto, yep. And as the game gets longer and longer, if Nasus even smashes you once, you're fucked, right? Like he's pretty strong. Like you can't ignore that he's strong. Okay? On him, okay? Change targets. Change targets again, lol. Change targets again. You have to constantly change targets, okay? Stop, good. Just get the inhibitor. That's enough. You drove them away from doing the objectives, so now here's the thing. This is why when I said somebody has to go to the side lanes, look at the side lanes. They're getting pressured. They're gonna get free global gold if nobody goes top. You can't go top, so go bottom. Just recall and go bottom. Recall safely and go bottom. I mean, don't recall in a position in which they can't kill you. Awkward scrying orb. Scrying orb isn't. Don't treat it as a ward. It's a scouting tool. It's like clairvoyant yeah, clairvoyance. It's a scouting tool. Yeah, good. Oh my God, this is the boldest call. The reason why they can do this call is because like I said about the things. Okay, and they can't do it because you're too strong and stuff. The reason why they could do that call is because nobody pushed out the bot lane. Because right after red, I said for you to push bot lane, but your team wanted you mid, and the better option was to go bot. Because now, they could have done Baron if you did not appear there at that time. If you did not ping assist, and if Irelia wasn't there at the exact same time, then they could have taken the Baron potentially. And that's the importance of doing the side lanes. Just another objective just goes away. It's okay though. Luckily you don't lose this, right?
No.
I swear to God, if I jinx it, like, oh my God. The only way you could lose it is if and then like something happens. That exact thing happens. Yeah, I think IE would be better. To be honest, like their armor doesn't matter if you're shitting on their HP. Plus remember, Frozen Heart doesn't provide HP, so you're technically cutting them down faster with true damage. Plus, if you crit and you get the true damage out, the crit might not do much, but true damage is gonna hurt.
Nasus went Randuin's though, so that'll cut my crits.
Yeah,
on
by like
Nasus.
10%. If he goes 921, which is really bad, well, which is really standard, then he only cuts your crit by 81%, or he only takes 81% of your total damage. Cuts it by 10, then by like another 10. So it's not 90, it's actually 81. So it's some kind of weird math behind it. Alright. You would scrying orb the choke in between the gates and where your Tom Kench was previously. It's like right in front of the gates. That's really a small choke. You could scrying that because they're gonna cross that path. Oh my God. Good. Stay there. Yes, stay there. Stay that right there. Yeah. The reason why you would stay there is because if a fight happens, you're like right there to follow up. If you walk all the way around, you're taking too long. All right, eyes on tower, and avoid skill shots of course, but eyes on tower mostly. You can hit the tower. Your team is they're too busy. Yeah, like nobody's gonna go on you. Okay, now you can kill somebody. Oh, backwards. Good. He's Gonzo. Yeah, he hurts even Lee Sin, who's kind of tanky. Good. Now you can definitely end the game like right now. The game's over, right?
Yeah.
Like it has to be over.
GG.
Yeah. Pop. Yep. And then IE and the last item would have been Banshee's Veil, just to stay alive longer against Nasus, because Mercurial might give you the break the slow, but it also won't help you survive one Q. The Banshee's Veil will help you definitely survive at least one Q, All right, I'm gonna stop.